Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Firefly Lucas, your host for the stream, and today we're taking another look at Angeldust, the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, and Linux. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give a thumbs up to the video and subscribe to the channel to never miss the live show. It's always fun playing together with lots of other players, as you'll see again today. So hi Irvis, hi Oblique, and we had Nacho, something like that, Nacho with us as well. So hi everyone, guten Tag, die Deutsche Leute. Anyway, once you're in the game, use these buttons to select the hero you want to play as. I'll be playing as the Sorceress today. Just chilling back a little bit, shooting some magical spells, no problem. Enter your player name and password in these boxes and sign in will take you to the game. We'll do that in a few seconds. But in the meantime, check out these social media buttons, so Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. The website button takes you to the game's website. There you can send private messages to your friends. You can make friends there as well. And you can even set your hero colors there, so that's rather useful. One thing you can do there as well is set in-game building permissions for your friends, so you can allow other players to build on your your claimed land. That will be a new feature in version 2.20, which will be coming very soon now. So you will be able to give building permissions right from within the game. That's rather awesome. And this button at the center bottom of the screen sets the in-game language, and we're playing in English. It's an international stream. So let's sign in. There we go. So we've got the cool gamer. Good evening, sir or madam. We've got the Shinor, La Niña Samurai. Hi, good evening. So hi all, welcome to the game. I'm playing version 2.20 right now. This is the last test I will do before sending it to the app stores. Hi, Toxic. So a lot of things have changed. I've got the new visual style, so the detailed style, which I just posted on the websites. I've got a new telecharger, as you can see, completely new layout. I can give building permissions to the other players here, so if I, for instance, would want, let's see, I am too good. If I would want him to build on my land claims, I would click this button and it would say build, yes, and then the button would light up. So that's rather cool, that's coming pretty soon. King Thane says, Firefly, I'm not able to watch a live stream this time, only play it, no problem. So, hi Shinor. No problem, Thane. Let's go. So follow my teleport, I'm going to play together. It's a big button this time, so that's new.
I sense evil.
Something that's also coming in the future, I've already programmed it, it will roll out once the update is live on the server. Is that if you teleport to a player who is playing together, you will also be playing together. So it will be kind of like a virus, in the sense that I can't choose the place this time, no Thane, because my telecharger is broken. I can only play together today, it's because I'm testing 2.20. My buttons are a little different than what the current server understands. So hi Dio! Firefly Dutch is a mix between English and German, right? It's more like German plus plus. Or German minus minus. It's like German with all the tricky bits removed. So it's, you've got the same sounds kind of, but you've got way easier grammar. So there you go. Firefly, can I choose the place this time? No, Thane. Thane. I'm testing 2.20 right now, so I can't use my telecharger other than playing together. So that's kind of the problem. I'm playing a newer version of the game than is running on the server, so that's kind of a mismatch there. And that's why I can't teleport to anyone or anything at this moment. There's also a new button. Try to spot it here. Do you see the new button? There's a few new buttons, by the way. So go ahead and check that out if you've got the time later on. For now we're just chilling a little bit with the bros and the sisters.
Ah, this could be helpful.
So what I was just saying is that if you telecharge... Did you actually remember this time? No. No, I didn't. But I do know what you mean. It is about the lanterns. No, I forgot again. I forgot, sorry. But I know what you mean. But I know what you mean. The lanterns. I'll try to remember harder. Work harder, soldiers.
The way ahead is fraught with danger.
Oops, sorry.
Evil presence is banished.
Lag, yeah, there might be a little bit of lag. The website of the game is currently re-rendering, kind of making new pictures of all of the houses in the game. That's more than 200,000 houses, and it goes by at a rate of about 10,000 an hour, so it will take a few more days, or at least a day. And in the meantime, the server might be a little bit slower, but it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too slow. But I want all of the houses to be rendered once we start playing 2.20 proper. So, hey, Vernon is joining us. That's been a long time since I saw that name.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
Let's see if Vernon teleports towards us as well.
My aim just keeps
Also new
getting
today is the fact that I sent out the Instagram thing, post,
Time for
picture,
some target practice.
while the stream was live, so that's new. Don't usually do that. Where is update, Lebowski? Hey, привет, Alex. It's coming this week, I hope. So I'm testing 2.20 right now, Alex. You're actually watching the new version, so if I go to the options menu, for instance, check this out. It looks completely different, or at least a little bit. There's a new menu option, visual style. It's set to detailed. So you might have seen on the Instagram and the Facebook post that you now get like proper glass in the windows. You get wooden frames for the timber framing blocks. You even get metal handles for the doors and all. So update is coming soon. I'm testing it right now today. So if this doesn't crash, I will send it to the app stores. Anything new for the pirate? Soon, soon. The pirate, yes, the pirate will be new and will be coming later. So the next update is 2.20, that's coming this week, hopefully. I hope to play it on the next stream, so hopefully 2.20 on the next stream, so we can build together finally. So Alex, you might have missed this. As you can see, the telecharger now has buttons to allow people to play, to build together. Atroniac joining us as well. And the update, hey Nerdito! Yes, I was just talking about the update. What does the air shield do? Good question. It blocks enemy projectiles. It's very useful. Hi, Atro. Atro. And we're going to the southwest to the south today, so let's keep going. We started in a rainforest or a swamp, I think, level 6. We're already in level 10. So it looks better than now. Yeah, indeed. So right now you missed the glass panes in the windows. Why? We don't know. Also, something cool I can show you. A new trick coming to the blocks. Let's zoom in. If I take the block and I just keep the trigger pressed, check this out. Wow. It automatically repeats the building action. So if I would want to build a lot of blocks, you can just bam, 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 keep the trigger pressed. And the same holds for the shovel. So if I start shoveling, as you can see, it will now also repeat. So getting rid of a lot of blocks at the same time is pretty easy as of the new version. And it feels really good. Why wasn't this in the game before? We don't know, but it's there now. Oblique says, hey, today I set the alarm clock to 9 o'clock in the morning because I thought that the live stream started at 9 o'clock in the morning. No, that's when I wake up, kind of. The live stream in German time, in Germany time, is in the evening. It's 6 o'clock in the evening. Same time as it is for me right now. So most of the items now have repetition built in, and for the bombs and the turrets, all of the builder devices, it will also automatically repeat. So yeah, much better, much better. Is Vernon already with us? I don't see him here right now, but let's wait a few more moments. Let's keep on riding. And I've emailed Spaces Green and Robotic. You might know these names because they did a lot of work on the game, the graphics design and animation together. I'm trying to work out some new tools for building and some pretty cool other stuff. Hello, hey Raina! It's been a long time. You weren't here last week. Glad to see you here this evening. I'm testing out version 2.20, the next update of the game. I already showed off a few new features. You might watch this, might rewatch this on YouTube later on. So if this doesn't crash, I will send it to the app stores this week, and hopefully we can play the new version next week. So, how's everyone doing in here? Well, everyone is doing fine as far as I can tell. We've got this nice group of heroes with us. We're just going to the south a little bit, just no rush. So just showed off that the blocks will now auto-repeat, so if you keep the trigger pressed or the mouse button or tap and hold on the touchscreen, you can automatically place multiple blocks. Same holds for the shovel. It will repeat now. So it will only start repeating after a brief interruption, so that you don't accidentally wipe out all of your build. So
this is great. My aim just keeps getting better.
That's a useful feature. One of the new things is, as you might have seen on the social media, is that there's now a detailed visual style. So if I go to the options menu, you can see here visual style. It's set to detailed. I can also set it to normal. There we go. You were used to normal. It will default to detailed on computers with 500 megabytes of RAM, so that's pretty much everything. And then you will get another layer of detail. Yeah, that's the correct word, layer. Another layer of detail. Firefly, you look like Papyrus. Thanks. I also speak like Papyrus. Updates on the way. Yeah. This week I got working on the game again. I've been making some great progress on all of the features that I had planned for 2.20. Next update, so not the 2.20, but the update after that will have new blocks as well, if I'm not mistaken. Some new creatures as well, so things are rolling again. Hi, Super Aton. Hi, Aton. This is Oblique, if I'm not mistaken. Guten Tag. I also fixed some other stuff, so if you start telecharging to someone who is playing together, and this happens on the stream more often than you think, so this is the last stream where the old system works. If you, for instance, would teleport to me right now, in the old version you didn't get any coins for playing together, because... yes, Stain, I know.
Just keeps getting better.
So in the old version you wouldn't get any coins for playing together because I'm a player and I'm not the play together button. Yeah, it's true, I'm not a button. And in the new version you will actually get coins. Privyet. You will actually get coins if you teleport towards a player that is playing together, who is playing together. So. Also another cool feature, Raina, is that you can now give building permission right from within the game. So you see all these buttons here, they will light up if I give building permission to a player. And they will say build, yes. So that is coming. There's a lot of other things that I've done. I solved a long-standing, very obscure bug where the game would crash if it would receive a network packet and the same time it started rendering a chunk. It's completely bonkers. It's a 1 in a million chance. Are you gonna add water blocks? Yes. 1 in a million chance of it ever happening, but it happened on my computer and I debugged it and I solved it, so next version of Angeldust, best Angeldust ever. Awesome updates, thanks. One of the other cool things is that you can, if you're a builder, you can now keep the trigger pressed as well and it will keep placing turrets and all of that stuff, so kind of getting rid of that carpal tunnel syndrome. New biomes, not yet, but those will be coming in a little bit later, of a little, well, how I'm going to say this, in a future update. We want more gold bugs. Yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying. I actually checked some of the statistics. I did some quick maths, and turns out that it's actually too rare. Apparently people either are not seeing it, or it is actually a bug in the spawning algorithm, or it's just very unlucky. But it turns out that just a handful of players have ever discovered or seen a gold bug. Yeah, ocean biome. Yeah, that's a good comment. You gonna add random cave systems? Not yet. Not yet. Caves, not yet. Alex, good question and a good thread on the forums as well. Nice artwork there on the ocean dude. Do you like mangoes? Mangoes. You won't sell a mango to a kiwi. Pigs are not coming anytime soon. Do I like mangoes? I don't eat them a lot. I don't eat them enough to know if I like them. Live and game. Yes, Shino, I saw you in the game as well, so thanks for joining us. Hey Raina, didn't you forget to give a thumbs up there? Alex, so ocean biome, you have no idea how close to home that hits. It's one of my long-standing wishes to add underwater stuff to Angeldust. But I'll have to wait and see how that's possible, how to do that. But it will be coming in the future, if all goes well. Oh, let's switch to third-person view here. It's a little bit crowded on my screen. Firefly, do you like mangoes? Thane, a bit. Sometimes. Let's just say that I like mangoes. Will there be more mounts and maybe flying ones? Yeah, more mounts coming soon. I've got a list. Also, there was someone on the forums who said Please, can you let us ride the mammoths? I want to ride the mammoth. Oh, bye, sorry, go to the game. Oh, Shinor, I'll see you in the game. Give a thumbs up to the YouTube and we'll see you in the game. I saw your name just behind me. I'd like to have a pet rhino. Yeah, who doesn't? Who wouldn't? This game is awesome, thanks. And let's do the Russian smiley. Food. Now that's not something that I want to add. We're not bookkeepers here. It's but something that I do want to add is PvP, and I just had a great idea today for that. So, Firefly, why don't you dig the blinking blocks? Oh yeah, that's a good question. That's to remind myself that I need to explain that to new players every now and then. So.
Let's do some hunting.
And I'm tired. I am tired. I'm too tired to dig up the blocks. Hey Shinor, thanks for joining us. Shino. But indeed, if you see the ground flashing or the trees glowing in yellow or kind of circling around it, that's the game's way of telling you that you can dig up or chop down some new trees and you get a lot of coins. You can also plant these trees that you chop down and you can also use the blocks to build some cool stuff. For instance, if you were to pick up these snow blocks, this snow stuff, you would be able to build a cool house. Yeah, there you go. It's nighttime in the game, so things are a little bit slow at the moment. We've got, is it Arenka? Arenka joining us? Привет, Arenka. Are you going to add a jetpack? Well, yeah, sounds fun.
Here we go.
Sounds fun, so maybe, yes. A jetpack where you just poof, you take off and you just start flying. Yeah. Maybe that way you could finally get rid of those owls and the other birds, the ravens. Firefly, do you like anime? Not sure. Not sure. I don't watch a lot of animes. Anime. Firefly, 1 hour only Dutch. Well, I used to do Dutch streams as well, so I think it was in the beginning. In the beginning there was nothing but... what is another word? A word for backpack. Rucksack? Is that kind of... is that English? I don't know. Firefly, te gusta el yogo. Gracias. 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 Muy bien. Do you like Pokemon? Well, I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. I did play one of the Game Boy versions. I think it was Pokemon Red or Blue. The first versions that ever came out. So those were fun. Just walking around a little bit and leveling up your Pokemon. I didn't finish it though. I think I made it to what's it called? Viridian Forest, something like that. A jetpack does not fit in the theme of the game. That's true. But maybe the builder is like the backpack, yeah. So maybe the builder can make a device, kind of. We've got some crazy ideas for the builder. He's a very creative dude. It's possible that heroes could use lanterns for walking at nighttime. Yeah, it's impossible. It's a good one. That's a good question, Raina. Should I give you the short answer or the long answer? Because the short answer is no. And the long answer is no. Not at this moment, at least. So, like Torchlight, yeah, I get what you're... yes, sir, I understand what you were saying. It's problematic, because all of the game world, everything that you see is rendered on a different thread, so... you can actually start playing the game and start walking around, and the game doesn't have any loading screen, so all that you see is rendered and loaded asynchronously. Yeah, that's the correct word in English. So it's continuously like painting things on screen, and in the background it's like updating the game world. Most computers, and especially lower-end devices like iPhone and so, they cannot keep up with rendering in the background to make sure that all of the pixels on screen are updated if you would have a light with you. So I could add it, but it wouldn't be a great user experience on low-end devices. It's like 6:30 or so. My time's in. Yeah, indeed. I'm sorry, but it's It's hard. Make a zombie survival mode. What time is it? Yeah, it's 18:20 or something. 18:20. Yeah, my time zone. Yeah, PvP coming. PvP confirmed. So this year will bring version 3.0. 3.0 will have PvP, PHP, no PvP.
The hunt was worth the price.
And maybe even zombie friends. So there's a cool thing that I want to add, 2 cool new game modes. One is kind of like a cooperative battle mode in which you battle hordes and hordes, billions of creatures. And the other one will be a PvP mode in which you can battle against other players. So that will be coming in the future, version 3.0. For now, I have to go bye, see ya. See ya thing. Zombies is friends, only in Angeldust. Yeah, that's what I mean. And pets that help you fight. Urvis, sounds like a fun idea. That's been requested a lot of times. It's on my list. Pets and small. But not sure yet how to add those to the game. I do have some ideas, of course, and I've been working with Robotic and Spaces Green, kind of fleshing out that idea. It would be fun, of course, having a pet, a small creature right next to you. Would be very cute. Oh, cute. Do you add new classes or heroes? Nasha, can you rephrase in English? English? New heroes, not soon. Pirate on April 1st.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
Why aren't we going anywhere? Where's my horse? Oh, there we go. To the south. Pirate? OMG! Yeah, Alex animator, Alex Makarov. He made a pirate design for the game. And last year... What are the weapons for the pirate? Oh, here we go, here we go. So he made a design for the pirate, and I posted some preliminary screenshots with the ocean biome, or the island biome, and the pirate in it. I was like, "Arr, I be coming to Angeldust on April 1st. Of course, smart viewers and smart listeners will know what's up with the pirate. I'm still going to the south. Why aren't there more creatures around? And especially no legendaries. Everyone still following? Yeah, let's go. We've got this big string of heroes just walking behind me, following me. Yeah, it smells like monsters, but I'm not going to kill this this owl. It's way too difficult. Oh, Nachi has left. He was like, if you're not going to answer my questions, I'm just going to leave. No, that's not what he thought at all. Gracias, Nacha. Thanks for dropping by. Muy bien, muy bien. Well, let's see. And Hashking says, hey, I just got back from work. Hi. Hey, Pirowan. Hi, I was just refreshing my thingamajiggy. Bosses. Well, no new bosses for the time being, but maybe sometime in the future. 2.20. The next update will have some artwork fixes. There's like this big end boss creature that you can battle, and the artwork was not optimal. Spaces Green actually told me like if you kill this creature, it will just lay there with its eyes open, and he was like, that's not impossible. So we fixed the artwork, and that's coming in the next update as well. Yeah, PvP mode, what about it? We're still going to the south. Where's the gamepad support for mobile devices? Might be coming in 3.0, I'm not sure yet. I kind of depend on libSDL, so the simple direct media layer. It's a framework that I use to build this this game on. PvP not family friendly, no indeed, but it will be a separate game mode, so you will actually have to push the button and then you will fight others. My boy! Hey, Niels still working on the longest yeah boy ever. Still going. See you, Frank, see you, Pirowan. That was short, but I give you a thumbs up in the meantime. So. Sir, how long this game have you developed? Hey, Mozilla! Mozilla, hey, didn't you make a web browser? Mozilla, hi, give it a thumbs up if you can as well, subscribe if you like. Yeah, subscribe if you like. How long did you develop this game for? So the will you be adding underground stuff? Maybe later. Maybe later. Yeah, Mozilla, that's the dude from Firefox, right?
They will will feel my fury.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but you haven't seen yet what the PvP mode will look like, so maybe you will actually play as a creature. Oh. Mozilla Firefly. Yeah, indeed, Mozilla Firefly. That's the browser that I use. So, how long did you develop this game for? Well, quite a few years already. If you take a look at the Steam release, or rather the App Store releases, you will see that version 1.0, so the actual first official global public release of Angeldust was on October 12th of 2015. So that's about 2.5 years ago. So I've been working on this game for quite some time already. Last year was a little bit slower because I had some personal matters to tend to. I've talked about that at length in earlier live streams. But I'm kind of back in the groove this week. I was like, yeah, I'm sick of just moping around and just sitting around. And I said like, yeah, let's put my alarm clock, let's put it at 7 hours 30, 7 hours 25, so 7:30. And let's just start cracking and working on the game again. And I did so, and it's been a great week. I've added a lot of new cool features, and I'm ready to send 2.20, the next update, to the app stores. So hopefully we'll be playing the new version on the next stream, which will be next weekend. There we go. Is it zone PvP or world PvP? Yeah, that's the things that I'm flashing out right now. So it will be... right now I think it will be kind of like an arena thing, but how big the arena will be and how it will work... I would like something like a Battle Royale mode. That's like a popular genre in multiplayer games right now. So you've got like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You've got... what's the other game called? Fortnite? Battle Royale mode. So that's kind of the hot thing right now, and Angeldust would perfectly lend itself for an open world, big scale battle. So you can have hundreds of thousands of players at the same time on the same server, in the same areas. So, kind of looking into that. So. Hey everyone! Hey Raina, still. Angeldust is the new Fortnite. I'm not sure, I haven't played any of those games, I just know them from Twitch. Will you be adding new areas? Yes. But that's not in the next version, but will be coming soon. So new biomes, new stuff to explore, coming soon. Yeah. Fiero says, hi all connecting now. Hi Fiero, welcome. Hey, a thumbs up before you connect, please. Fiero, we're testing version 2.20 this evening. I've added some cool new stuff in the game. I did a quick rundown earlier this stream. Some cool new features, the new visual style, which is detailed. We'll add some cool new effects to the blocks. There's in-game building permissions, so if I open up my telecharger, I can now interactively give building permissions and retract those permissions to every friend in my list. Yeah, new biomes, but there will also be some new and very rare creatures, Raina, so you'll definitely want to get out your compass and start looking for them. I know that you and Hum are kind of like cheaters at that game, because you've got access to all of the biomes and like the few spawn places. But there will be some pretty cool new features, some pretty cool new creatures to ride. Just wait and see. I hope you love them. Hi Fiero! Oh, Fiero is not with us here right now. Awesome news, yes, thanks. Also, I finally got back in the groove, Fiero, so I'm finally working on the game again for days and days and weeks and weeks. So hopefully the updates will be rolling in a little bit quicker right now. Hey Orphis, see you later. Are you gonna add a mirror block? No, that's not possible with the current state of the engine.
That was fun. Taste the bitterness of destruction.
Trying to kill this. What does the dispenser do? It gives health. It gives HP. We walk all over the world looking for golden creatures. Yeah, I get what you're coming from. These new ones will not be as rare as the golden ones, but can you make the mage's attack go straight instead of arc? No, because then she's super OP. The trick with the sorceress is... Oh wow, that was a cool explosion. Michael Bay. New mob, yeah, new mobs will be coming in a later update. Who says Miriam? Hello, sounds like, parlez-vous français? Je parle français un petit peu. Good evening, who says? If you want to give a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Yeah, new mobs are coming. I've got a cool list. Some pretty recognizable creatures will be added to the game. For now we're just trying to kill these frogs over here and the crocodile over there. So who says, Miriam? I'm not sure, it sounds a little bit like you speak French, so let me know. I speak French. When next update? Hope this week. Alto. Hope this week. And I'm still working out some new features with space and robotic. And hopefully those will be in the next update, so 2.21. And I will also start teasing a little bit about Angeldust 3.0, so the big release which is coming up later this year. We're now playing version 2.19, hopefully 2.20 next week. But 3.0 is coming this year as well. And I want to start kind of like showing you what I've been working on over the past few years. Besides this. Besides everything you see right now. So, it will be cool. Super Ratten says, I'm stuck. Hi, I'm Firefly. Let's go people. Let's move. Oh wow, check out this awesome landscape. Some great mountains here. Let's take a screenshot. Hi Lucas. Bonjour. And I'm going to refresh my YouTube for a moment because I think it's stuck. Let's see what happens. Give me a moment. Oh, there we go. There we go. We shall wait for the updates patiently, and then Alex pasted a long message. Wait, what? What? Dad jokes. Bad jokes. YouTube chat is stuck. Yeah, sometimes it is on my computer.
Taste the bitterness of
yeah, I'm stuck. No, you're stuck. Also, some people have asked for new blocks. So, for instance, a water block. And so I will see what I can do. Maybe I'll add them in 2.21. So the update after the next one. I'll just sweep everything that we want into that update. So I can focus on the next big thing. Will it be possible to realize somehow the gods of Angeldust? Let's say it's their avatars, Violet and it will be possible to choose directions, yes. And it will give main quests, and you can see if, yeah. So Alex, yeah, you're our mind reader. This is actually something that's been in the original design document for Angeldust. Hi Kalkil! Let's type out his name here. Long time no see, Sonex. Let's go. So indeed, something to do with the magical forces in Angeldust. The new update is in the holidays, depends on when the holidays are. I'm not sure, I don't have any holidays, so we've got Jurlan Jr. joining us. So yeah, something to do with the gods of Angeldust, the kind of the creators or the forces, the magical forces in the world. Yeah, that's something that's been on my mind for a long time, so that players would indeed be able to choose sides between those forces. I haven't been able to kind of work that out really well, so... Golden snakes? What? Golden snakes? Fiero, where are these golden snakes that you speak of? Where? Where are the snakes? Where are they? Oh, there they are, Yeah, follow me, I see them. To the northeast, there we go. Where are this? Yeah, we're going. Hey, Alex Makarov is joining us in the game as well. Hey, Fiero, thanks for spotting the snake.
They will feel my fury.
It's a level 2, this one. Everyone, get in here, get the golden snake. There's also a golden horse, but that's Fiero's. So. Wow. Hashking says, oh, this is Hashking Extreme. This is not the regular Hashking, this is the extreme version. I'm buying a medium spec PC running Windows 8. Maybe rejoin Angeldust. That would be awesome, Hashking. You're one of my favorite players of the olden days. I still weep every time I see your name on YouTube and you're not playing with us, so you're welcome back anytime.
Why aren't we going anywhere?
And if you can, join us. Oh, rucksack is a German word, I see, but it's also applicable in English, if I'm not mistaken. Hola, Sandari! Hey, good evening. Hey, great that you find the time to cram in a short visit to the live stream. King Cobra, yeah, we got the King Cobra.
Why aren't we
That's
going
true.
anywhere?
Backpack is English. Backpack. You play. Anyway. Daddy, how are you doing? How's the baby boy doing? Did he already play his first minutes of Angeldust?
This place must be purified.
Ashking says I was forced to create a channel to chat on a live stream on my dad's laptop. What? What is this madness? Thanks Google. Thanks Obama. What is better, the turret or the mine? Well, mine turret is better. Oh, I've been listening on the stream while cooking in the kitchen, I see. Firefly, I can't open my cornflakes box. Oops. use bomb. Well, both of the things are pretty good, Alto, so you might want to check out both. The turret and the mine are both pretty capable. I think the turret is a little bit more powerful for flying creatures and for smaller creatures, and the bomb is like very good if you want to just blow stuff up. Do not burn the kitchen like Reiner did. No, that's not a good idea indeed.
Now these souls can finally rest.
Frank, dab a little. Yeah, kind of like that, but I'm not going to do it. My headphones are in the way, so no, I can't dab at this moment. Also, there's a wall over here, so I can't do it. I can't do it. Dabbing in 2018. People, let's go. Follow me. Here we go. Let's move. So Dottie, oh, he's been doing great. We've been teaching him how to play Angeldust. Who knows when he will surpass us on the leaderboards. Oh, great, great, Dottie. But I don't think that a baby boy of a few weeks old is already playing computer games. But it's fun. I've got a niece or a cousin. I'm not sure how to call this. It's like, but she's like a few months old now, and she's lovely. She's always in a good mood. She always laughs. Sometimes I feed her with the bottle, the baby bottle. It's I think I'd make a good parent. So. Oh, who says Miriam? I'm Lucas53 in the game. Ah, now I see. Thanks for telling us. When are you gonna hang the picture? Oh, good question. Good question. I don't have any way to hang it. Oh, I do. I don't have any excuses anymore. If Frank dabbed, the poster would rip and his headphone fell off. Yeah, indeed, it would ruin the entire stream. So let's not dab in this stream. You know what's the best class for the gamepad? The Ranger, for sure. Well, I'm just playing the Sorceress. She's also lovely with the gamepad. So Dottie, some of the cool new tricks in the game. Maybe you have already heard this, but if you have got a little bit of time to watch the stream, check out the telecharger. You now have build buttons, a big no or a yes for all of the players who can build or not build. There's also a repeating thing for the shovel right now. So if I zoom in for a first person view, you can now repeat the shovel like this. And you can also repeat the blocks now. So if I keep the trigger pressed, it will automatically repeat the building every second or so. Let's zoom out again. There we go. Hey Tricky! Guten Tag. And so hopefully the next update 2.20 will roll out this week. I'm sending it to the app stores tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Toxic asks, are you gonna add a poop block? No, I will not add a poop block. Thanks, Obama. Hashking says, I might join in a moment. Wow, that would be awesome, Hashking. It's been a while. Okay, we need rangers in here stat. Need scouts in here stat. Did the game cost money? It did. In the past it did. In the future it will cost money. It did. It will. And the repeating shovel was something I was really waiting for too. Been doing a lot in my building projects and it can sometimes start to kill my wrist. Yeah, Space is Green. He's one of the master builders as well. And he got cramps in his hand the other day. And he was like, yeah, we need to fix this. We need to fix this. I didn't want... yeah, thanks. Hopefully it will be all approved right now. I hope so too. One thing that I wanted to prevent, and the reason why I didn't repeat yet, is because I wanted players to feel at home with the shovel and not have it like destroy all of their buildings. Hey Joseph!
This is great.
Hey Joseph! Make some new friends now. Let's see if I can make some friends. Oh, we've got Bob, we've got Alex, we've got Rococo, we've got... Oh. We've got Firefly out of the game. Sorry, I kind of forgot that I was playing the new version. Oops. Oops, I'm going to play together. I'll be right back. Hang in there. This was my fault. I made a mistake. I made a boo-boo. Play together. There we go. Oops. I got kicked from my own game. Sorry, I got kicked there. It's because my telecharger works a little bit differently in my new version. So there we go. Oops. Never speak about loot boxes. No, indeed. It was all caught on tape. Yeah. I found out recently that I can kind of trim the YouTube videos, so I can cut pieces from them. So I'm going to use that feature on this stream, hopefully. Hey Joseph, Joseph, use telecharger friends menu to make some friends now, so you can play with some new players. I was talking about something very important, and I forgot what it was. What was it talking about? The new update and something cool. Oh, there's a tripod. Watch out, Alex. Yeah, I was kicked from my own game, I was literally kicked because my client, so the software that I'm using, the version I'm using, is sending commands that the server doesn't understand, and it's like, yeah, whew, get out of here. Luckily, the Play Together group was only in level 29. A few more levels, and I wouldn't be able to join them back. Well, thanks, Firefly. Firefly, add new music. Well, not anytime soon. There's 27 different tracks in the game right now. I'm not sure what platform you're playing on, Super Aton, because Android has got a limited music selection. So if you play the desktop version, you get 27 different tracks, which should be enough. PC, yeah. So 27 different tracks should be enough for anyone right now. Anyway, I was showing new features. So there's some new buttons, left and right. As you can see, you can also get kicked if you press the wrong button. There's a new visual style thing, so stuff looks more awesome than ever. You're gonna add survival mode, not anytime soon, Toxic.
That was fun.
How do you flourish in PC? Joseph, 2 times F. So F and F. Yeah, sorry Toxic, but there's some other cool stuff coming. My list is very long, and all of those things might be coming very soon, because I'm back in the groove, I'm working on the game, and it's going really well. Yeah, press FF, press Firefly, great. You can also use the flourish function to call your horse, so if it runs away or if you are away from your horse, use the button and it will teleport, or it will start walking towards you. Oh, this is the cowboy, the Moo dude. Hi, Moo. Oh, I'm almost... You haven't seen Runeterra from last time? No, indeed. No, Joseph, sorry. Joseph, sorry. But I will have news soon about that. Shall I spoil the surprise? Everyone, shall I give you a tip of something that's coming? So, shall I show you a little something? What news? Feuerflieger. Ja, das ist richtig toll, ja. Should I show you something cool? Should I show you that will be I'll go back, game Joker. Don't press FF in the hydraulic press. What? Sure, that's one vote. Anyone else? Can we get some likes on YouTube? Will you create a sign on the game? Yes, Lucas. Yes, signs is something that I want to add in the future. Hey, Grande. Sure, alright. No, sure, no, what? Well, in game, shall I tell you a secret? Shall I tell a secret? About the new version. Oh, you liked? Great. Yeah, okay, so here we go. So watch stream for a moment. Give me a sec. So youtube.com/angeldustlive. Go watch for a minute. So here's the cool thing. I can't watch the stream, no problem. I'll explain here as well. So where's the snake? Here we go. Let's kill the snake first. Yes, I will. I'll do both. I'll do both on the stream and in game. One moment. Doing stream now. So check this out. Some people have been asking, like, hey, what is the village button in the new telecharger screenshot? It's been posted like a month or 2 ago. Well, there's a new button. The village button. We tossed it out of here. Nobody needs a village button. But what you do need is this button. It's called Wander. And I'm still, Lucas, please. I'm still working out the details with Space and Robotic, how this is going to work, but I've got a pretty good idea, so I'm going to tell you what it might look like in the future, or once the update rolls out. Here we go. It's called Wander, and as you can see at the top of the screen, it says go to a wondrous building. And that's exactly what it will do. It will take you to builds of players, like the big builds, like the very magical, the world wonders of Angeldust. It will take you to all of those cool builds, and you will be able to walk around there and meet other players, because it will work kind of in the way that the play together feature works. It will try to bunch players together at a wondrous build, a wondrous building. And so you can see what kind of other cool stuff that players have built. So that's coming. A wonder button, yes. So I wonder what it does. So yes, wonder button to visit random world wonders. And the cool thing will be that the players who build it will have protection, so the building will be entirely protected against griefing, and also the area around it. So it will be a very large game world area where you can teleport. It's kind of like a random group button, but it's like more like a tourist guide. So you will be taken to all of the highlights, all of the landmarks in the world. So that's something that I'm adding in the next version. Yeah, it's coming in 2.20. Yes, coming in 2.20. You'll be able to visit some very impressive builds. And Joseph, we can add yours too. So you might remember Obi. Who doesn't? Who doesn't remember Obi? Please raise your hands. I don't see any hands. So, and I have a map that shows the general shape of the world with the guide. Not yet. It will just take you to a location. So a big build. For instance, Joseph's city.
This place must be purified.
When is the 2.20? Hope this week. One thing that I'm working on is the iPhone X compatibility. Not sure if Apple will still require it.
Right in the sweet spot.
Right in the sweet spot. So. When I start getting random tourists while building at my kingdom, Sandari, it might, if your build was added as a wonder, and you will know, because I will send a notification, or I will let you know that it was added to the wonder list of wonders. But it will, for instance, group players every 5 minutes or so, and every 5 minutes you will get a different wonder that you are all spawned to. And then you can see Obi's builds, because Obi isn't really adding new friends at this moment. So I do want to show off his work, and for other people to enjoy his work, so that's coming. And indeed, we do miss Obi.
Here we go.
Firefly is a woman in Angeldust. What? Yeah, I am. I'm playing. It's a role-playing game. It's an RPG. Space is Green and Robotic, and I had a very extensive discussion on this. They were like, Angeldust is not an RPG, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of like an action RPG. It's not an RPG. It's kind of like an action RPG. Nobody won, but a domestic wolf, maybe a Shinnor. Maybe. So there's also some cool builds by Angeldust, for instance. I will also add the wonder to your account. That's something that I want to implement as well, so that you can have the player list sorted by number of wonders as well. And it will be a very exclusive list, and only the best of the builds will be listed there. And if you have 2 wonders, like 2 very cool, or maybe 3, you will be on top of the list. So the website will hopefully also show pictures of those wonders, just like it does with the buildings. Because there's some really cool stuff that players have been building, and I want everyone to enjoy that work, while also protecting it from griefing. So LA. Allah. So domestic wolf, well, we do have I do have some plans with the wolves in the future. Oh, there's a wheedler to the right of us, I think. Yeah, don't forget the ships, indeed, Joseph. But we will have a very strict exam, or what do you call it? A very strict list of guidelines. So not everyone will be able to have his or her build in the list of one. Sounds wonderful, yeah. Badumksh. Nice pun there. Sounds wonderful, yeah, indeed.
Divine strength, watch over us. They never stood a chance.
Clemson is based on real scales. Oh yeah, I see what you mean, Joseph. Sorry. Oh, speaking of true to life skills, there was this player on the Angeldust forums. It was Prophet Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken, or yeah, it was Prophet Ezekiel, right? And he was like, yeah, I'm going to build Noah's Ark, life size. which sounded like a fun project. Yeah, the Ark. Yeah, someone else was starting an Ark as well. But I want to feature only the best of the best, the crème de la crème of the buildings. So once the game, once the first update rolls out, if I'm not able to work on new features right now, it will take you to one of the cities built by Spaces Green and Robotic and some other players. La crème de la crème, yeah, indeed. And it's a very magical city, very magical build. So that's something that I want to show off to everyone. Parts of it are visible in the trailer of the game as well. And one thing that I want to do later on is, and this is way ahead of everything else, is visiting those wonders on stream as well sometimes, and just walking around there with lots of players and just exploring the build. And we'll use those moments for the new trailer, for the 3.0 trailer. So we'll have like these big castles and big cities where like dozens of heroes are walking together, and that will make some great visuals for the next trailer. For instance, a castle that gets stormed by players. Will be cool. Will be cool. And let's go to the south. Hey, if you're still on the YouTube chat, type something. Let me know what you think of these new features. If you're waiting for the 2.20 update, which hopefully be coming soon. Yeah, very glad everybody can discover this now. Yeah, so it's kind of, with the play together feature, we kind of make players accessible to each other, so you are able to make friends and play together. And with the wonder feature, the new wonder button, I hope to make buildings and awesome, inspiring builds accessible to everyone. And I don't think that other games do this quite well enough, so hopefully players will enjoy that feature.
They never saw it coming.
Lucas Labu says, follow me. Yeah, well, maybe later, Lucas. First we're going to kill some roamers. This one over here, level 6.
Spirits, guide my power.
And it's also cool because with the new detailed visual style, the multi-texturing thing, it will be even more awesome to see those builds. Also with the latest texture updates that we did. Estoy viendo tu dirección. Yeah, muy. Yes, okay. With the latest texture updates, with the increased contrast, things are looking better than ever. New dungeon? Well, maybe.
I'm here if you need me.
Dungeons. Something also on my list. There's so many things on my list. So much to do, so little time. Is my horse already coming this way? Hey, Cape Crusader, watch out, buddy! You're almost dead.
Here we go.
Oh, you're not. But let's kill the bear. Hey, Lucas,
Wasn't it
please.
obvious we would win?
If the game crashes, you can lower the detail. That sometimes works on mobile devices. Sometimes it loads in a little bit too much details, a little bit too much textures. The sky. Hey, is this my horse? Yeah. Get over here. Let's try to keep the language a little bit family friendly in here. Yes, I've created the Guild of Runeterra, yeah. Oh, factions, yeah, maybe something like that. So, we were talking about the Crimson and Violet thing. The magical forces, the kind of the gods that created the world of Angeldust. So yeah, something to do with that might be coming in the future as well. This is a calm song, I can fall asleep anytime. Yeah, that's that's true. Lucas, please, last warning. Don't swear or get banned. That's I'm too good. I good. Yeah, we are very demanding. No, it's not. All of those suggestions make the game better, so it's always fun to see what players come up with. A lot of those things are like on my list already, so those were suggested a long time ago already. Sometimes those features take a lot of time. For instance, the shovel repeating thing. Yeah, that took a long time, but I finally, and this is just 3 weeks ago or so, it finally clicked. I was talking to Spaces Green and I was like, yeah, bro, I know how to fix this problem. it shuffles one time, then it waits a moment, and then it starts repeating. So you don't accidentally shuffle away 2 blocks instead of 1. So. Hum says, I'm here listening for 30 minutes. I like that you added flamingos. Yes, indeed, flamingos are cool. Hey Hum, welcome. Thanks for listening in. Did you get the list of new features, kind of? The 2.20 change log? Welcome, thanks for being on here. And welcome back from vacation, I think, right? So you were on a vacation. I was like, hey, why isn't Hum here last stream? But you were on vacation, which is good. People need vacation sometimes. Everybody needs to go away, just relax a little bit. A hot air balloon. Yeah, sounds like a fun idea too. So one of the cool new features, which you don't see on this stream, but will be coming in the next version as well, is that if you telecharge towards a player who is playing together, you will be playing together too, so you will get the additional coins. That's something very useful for the stream, because most players will teleport towards Firefly, and then you will be able to ride on my bonus. Oh, only the wonder button, which sounds very concerning. Why? What? What? Why? Why is this concerning? Oh, you can fly in the air if you want. Ooh. Let's call my horse. Let's see if I can fly with my horse. Yeah, I will always ask the player whose build it is if we can add a wonder to his or her account. It's actually a privilege to be able to show off your wonder, and it will be Firefly's brain is overheated because of the update. No, it's not. I'm pretty cool. It's actually freezing in the Netherlands, so it's pretty cool in here. The heating is running, but it's not sufficient at times. So. But the wonder feature Hum will just be for select builds, indeed. And I want to add a list to the website of sorted by number of wonders. So you are number 1 in the coin department, but someone else might have like the best builds or something. Oh, griefing will be impossible to stop. Well, the idea is that a wonder can be like any size. So I just specify like a very large area, and it will be entirely protected. So you don't have to claim all of the land around your build. I will add a small buffer as well. So and it will be assigned to your account. So you don't have to expand claims for it as well. It's just like the surrounding area will automatically be claimed as part of the wonder, and it will be in your name, so only you and your friends, the friends that can build on your claims, you can edit the wonder afterwards. So, and it's opt-in in the sense that yes, indeed, I will say like, hey, I want to add a wonder to your account. Do you want it? I hope most people will say yes, of course I want it, and then I'll add it, and it will be claimed. This land is gonna be ours, yes. So you don't have to claim stuff, Joseph. It will be in your account's name. So it will all be Lieutenant Joseph, the entire square area. So I think it is a great way to kind of like make some buildings like finished. So to say like, hey, it looks awesome. Let's not edit this too much after this.
Taste the bitterness of destruction.
I have single claims with unimpressive towers in very interesting places. I would not like those added. No, it's oh, see ya, Lucas. Yeah, add flamingos. There's already a flamingo kind of in the game, so it's a big flamingo. It only needs purple. What if the wonder consists of properties bought by more than one account? Then one of the accounts, the kind of the center account, it's like a wonder will be like a single claim and a radius, a square area around that single claim. So kind of the center claim counts as the holder of the wonder. If claims are already claimed in the wonder space, they will be claimed for those accounts afterwards as well. So for instance, if the wonder is in name B, for instance, and someone has claimed under account name A in the area of the wonder, then it will still be in A's name. Only the unclaimed areas will be assigned to B in that area. So, makes sense? Hey Hash King, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining. Hey, bye bro, see you later Lucas. So you don't have to worry about anything.
Let the light of the heavens
I want to add like big builds like Obi's stuff and Angeldust. So a single tower might not be a wonder. Wonder should be like a wonder and should inspire players to say like, wow, this has cost a lot of time and energy to build. So Rhino says I will replay to understand this.
They never saw it coming.
Yes, Joseph. Yes, Joseph, of course. And maybe players can also apply, and I'll take a look at their build. Maybe that's the kind of system that we should use. Hey, Adon, what's up? Raina and others. So the wonder will be like a square area of multiple claims. So it will be like 3x3 or 5x5. You're my new Pokemon. Thanks, Super Aton. Or 9x9 or even 11x11, whatever size is necessary, with a small buffer around it, so to prevent griefing. But anyway, so it will be assigned to the center. The wonder will be like assigned to the center claim of that area. So for instance, if it's 3x3, the middle claim will be the wonder. And it will say like this wonder has a radius of 3, so this is the wonder, and there's like a buffer around it. Anyway, the wonder will be in the name of the center account, so the center land claim, and all of the other claims within that area will be automatically assigned to that account holder as well, except all of the claims that have already been claimed in different names in that area. Make sense? Not sure. Anyway.
I shall go over my spells while we
It's free. Well, it's free for now. So can you add armor? Well, maybe you have already noticed that the fighter already has lots of armor. I spend a lot of time and energy to get to the special places. That's true, but you want to keep those private, so those will not be added to the wonders. And they have like special properties that you use. I was talking about this with so with the Wing Relic and his claim, yeah, kind of. We'll see, Joseph. What was this? Yeah, so you spend a lot of time to go to those places, yeah. So we don't want people there because it's about big builds and impressive builds and like Runeterra, the city that Joseph built. That's like a prime example of the Great Wonder. It's like a big place to explore, and it shows off all of the building capabilities in the game. So Caped Crusader, I hope so. No, it runs on iPhone and it runs on Android, so it will probably never get bought because it's too well engineered. Hey Pixel Plays, I see you. Pixel Plays, sorry I didn't see you there on YouTube, but I see you now, so hi, welcome. Add me Firefly. I wish I could add, I can't add right now, so... Yeah, good. Flamingos might be coming, yes. Flamingos confirmed. Here we go. I'll write it down right now. We want the flamingo. Alright, you'll get a flamingo. I'm not sure if it's even possible to add a flamingo, but I'll see. Super Aton, what's up? Firefly, please add releasing or selling claimed lands. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon, Karas, Andrei Karas. Because I want players to claim stuff, and I want it to feel permanent. So I want them to feel like they actually own a place in the world. And I understand that it's how do you say this? It's something you might want to release claims. I can understand that, but it should be like a permanent thing. That's why I say on the stream, like, I hope you don't regret the decision in the morning when people claim stuff in the world randomly. Flamingos, this is cool, but what about the pink fluffy unicorns? Yeah, well, we already have we kind of have flamingos and we kind of have fluffy unicorns, right? So Shino says, I have one pub. Angeldust for the 3DS, yeah, I think that Angeldust would be a perfect game for Nintendo consoles. But I think Nintendo doesn't want this game on their console because you can play with players from other platforms. So that's kind of like a big deal. Yeah, pink ostriches, yeah, I'm kind of looking into that. Those look like flamingos. I have one pub of the game. What's a pub of the game? ZX Spectrum, well, I do know how to program Z80 assembler, so... Pixel Place is going to try Angeldust on iOS. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I hum.
Hunt was worth the price.
What does the most damage in the game? Depends on what you want to achieve. Hello, hum. Hello, welcome back. So all of the stuff that I'm adding right now, yeah, that's already in the game, Caped Crusader. Caped, already in game, just not visible. Yeah, it's in my build. I can enable it at will. There's like a 3D stereo rendering mode. It works pretty well, but you get headaches after a while. So you don't really want the anaglyphic rendering. What other new features what other new feature announcements did I miss? You might have already seen the social media post that I did today. It's about the detailed visual style, a new thing for computers with 500 megabytes of RAM or higher, so pretty much everyone. In which you get like glass in the windows. You can you actually get wooden timber framing if you use timber framing blocks. You also get like metal handles and doorknobs and all of that jazz. The shelves block is also way prettier than before. That's something that you missed. The shovel is now auto-repeat, so if you watch this, you can... let's call my horse to the water. Horse to the water! You can see that the shovel now repeats. I'm just keeping the trigger pressed and it repeats. Building blocks also works the same way, so blocks now repeat as well, so you can bloop, 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 without having to spam like a madman. So that's coming. You can assign building rights right from within the telecharger. This is something that you probably already knew. So you see this entire left column. The middle button takes you to the player or the house. Right button to the world of that player. And the left button sets the permissions. A hero maker, please. You can kind of set your hero colors. That's it for now. Sorry. So that's coming. We also have some bug fixes and crash fixes. Sorry, Aton. Sorry. You're on your own with the box of cornflakes. There was a very rare crashing bug where if you received a network packet at the same time that the background thread was rendering a chunk for the first time, it could crash potentially if your operating system was so inclined. But it happened on my system. So in all of the years that I've been working on the game, it happened one time in like thousands of hours of play. But I fixed the bug and the game runs even better than before. Some translation fixes, some animation fixes for some of the stuff. Some of the creatures have new animations or fixed animations. Could you add a map as well? Not yet, Joseph. Different colors in the water are reflections on absolute minimums, or the water is colored in the colors of the nearest box. Both, Alex.
It smells like monsters.
For the side blocks, so the water blocks that are neighboring other blocks, you will see that they like kind of take on the color of the water, but otherwise it's reflections. So if you place lanterns next to the water at nighttime, you will actually see the lights reflect in the water. So that's cool. Yeah, and indeed, the building permissions work per account. I brought this up before. Use coordinates in the telecharger. What? Coordinates in this game? What? It is hard to do a map. Hey, Joseph. Yes, coordinates might be something I can do. Stop laughing.
What a blessed find.
Kika is a German TV channel. What about this? Yeah, but the permissions are instantly. So if someone is building and you see like they are griefing or you don't like them anymore, just click the button and it's gone. Yeah, so coordinates is something that I could do. The game kind of uses coordinates internally already. I just hide them for the time being because I don't think that it's fun seeing all of those coordinates pop up left and right.
Victory!
What was that? Yeah, I'm also not sure why Hum started laughing. For instance, Alex, if you see this, you see the trees actually reflect in the water. Do you see this on my screen? So it's actually a reflection of the blocks as well as kind of a gradient towards the blocks at the side of the water. So it's kind of a mixture of those effects. Somebody says, I'm excited about the wonder feature. Will be nice having visitors in this city in the future too. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. So to kind of increase the foot traffic to cool places. And just maybe people will start sharing screenshots like, hey, check out this wonder that I just saw. Firefly pets, yes, it's on the list. Dogs, it's on the list. It's on the list. Also check out this ultra low latency stream thingamajiggy where I can answer questions.
Now these souls can finally
Yeah, it's on the list. That's my motto for the games that I work on. So pads, maps, faction, water, and what else? Yeah, PvP mode is something that I want to add. In-game registration, it's something that most players who are already playing don't need because they already have an account, but it's something that's very useful for new players. So in-game registration, so you can make an account right from within the game. Oh, one thing that I did for 2.20, so updated in the next version as well, is the sprinting effect. You might have noticed on the stream that it's less intrusive. The camera change is a little bit subtler. And the color effect, so the fade of the screen, is also more subtle. Because some players complain about it. Please add ladders. Good. Good. You can already climb trees,
That was fun.
columns, thin blocks, and more. Chairs, tables. You can climb most stuff already. Check this out. I'll just do it for a moment here. Check this out. I'm climbing. Still making headshots. Ooh. And Henny F is here. Hi Henny.
Let the light of the heavens shine forth.
Bam. Yeah, add crafting would keep the buy blocks ability. No, I don't like crafting. I think that crafting is a mechanic that's been added and bolted onto every different colored windows instead of just clear. Hey, caped proper windows are coming soon. Colored glass. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, why not? Why isn't there a colored glass in the game? What is this madness? Why didn't I think of this before? Why is there no colored glass in Angeldust? Flamingo, colored glass. Here we go. Colored glass. Rotating tools? No. You don't. The game is intelligent enough to rotate the blocks for you. That's what I think. So. Says in-game registration seems like a bad use of your limited time. Things are easy to do to web-based should stay there. Yeah, but that's what people thought about the in-game friend system, and I think it's a big improvement as well. The in-game permission toggle, build permission toggle. So I'm really looking forward to being able to build with other players next stream, so I could interactively claim some areas and we could play together.
Shiny.
That's something that I really want to do. So I get what you're saying, but it's for instance on the iOS version and on the Android version, Mac OS version, Mac App Store version, I need to hide the button to the website because Apple says like you can't link to your website. So people can't register from there. I just say register at playangeldust.com. And that's not user-friendly enough, I think. So I really do want in-game registration. I think you should be able to install the game and start playing from there, at least. You want to build a snowman? Maybe in the future, good. A red cloth, Dottie wants a red carpet. Yeah. After Spore, I feel what I very small in Angeldust. What? Did we mention about colored blocks, but not glass? Yeah. Yeah, Raina, I have a full list of colored blocks and stuff. If you want, you can send me an email. My email address is support@angeldust.st. Can we check the city at the end of the stream? Joseph, no, my telecharger is broken because I'm using 2.20. So I get kicked if I choose something other than play together.
Never stood a chance.
It actually happened a few minutes ago, so.
While we wait.
Low poly forests, yeah, indeed. We're going to walk a little bit more. I will stream for about 10 more minutes or so. Yeah, so indeed, you can make friends. Joseph, you can make friends now and have people follow you interactively. or at end of stream. So let's keep going. So Raina, if you feel like it, you can send me an email, and I will listen to your requests for different kinds of blocks. You already requested water blocks, which are pretty difficult to add, but I will try my best. So, and colored blocks, yeah, that's something that players have wanted for a while as well. So.
I sense evil here.
I heard you mention new biomes. Will this overlay or replace some existing biomes? Yeah. But it's special. It's special, It's I'll work it out in the future.
The light of good.
Are you still working on making Angeldust browser update? Hey, ZD12. Give a thumbs up if you haven't already, by the way. The play ratio while live streaming is 5:1. What? What does this mean? It's 5:1.
Take aim. Victory.
But Joseph, it's also the reason why I live stream. It's to bring the community together once a week. Or in the past it was more often per week, more times per week. And in the future I hope to stream more times per week again. So just to bring people together so that they can make friends and hopefully have a new week of new friends and new buildings and stuff. So where can I find the red horse? I'll keep looking, sir.
That was easy. Where? The way ahead is fraught with danger.
Oh, imagine your typos, hey Raina, no problem. Hey Twinkly Lucas K, well I didn't know you were live. Oh, you know now? Jesus says, in weekdays I only see 2 people. Whoa. What about the new moon? There's no new moon coming out, sorry. And I'm just taking some screenshots left and right, just for the memories. Cool bitrate. What? 10 seconds. Well, am I still working on making it a browser game? Not at this moment. That's something for the future. I'm first adding new features to the game and then I'll make everything all at once browser compatible or something. So. And Lucas K has been animating in Photoshop for the first time. Getting back to the biomes. You will notice, you will notice once it happens. It's still under construction, it's still in progress. I'm not sure what it will look like exactly yet, but it will not mess up your entire flame thing or something. So yeah, and Ryan is like it's 2.15 at midnight. Make it possible to ride the troll on his shoulder. Yeah, everyone wants to ride the mammoth and the troll and all of the other creatures. Not sure about that yet. And Joseph says, I've gathered 6k by doing nothing. Yeah, that's the power of playing together, Joseph.
I shall go over my spells while
yeah, it's 1917 here as well, so it's not midnight at my place. But Raina, thanks for joining us this evening, this night for you as well. Don't you have to go to school or to work tomorrow? Firefly, I know what the end boss can be. Yeah, someone saved the Moa, indeed. Oh, hey, mammoth. If it's a high level mammoth, alone with the team. So, yeah, is this the mammoth, the end boss? Yes, mammoth end boss. Let's make this the end boss and I'll do a bit of blabbing afterwards and then we'll see each other next week, hopefully with 2.20. Let's see if we can kill the thing. Golden tripod! Oh, we're going to kill everything then. So first kill the mammoth, here we go. Yeah, we're friends from all over the globe, yeah, that's cool. Sometimes I forget that we're playing with people from all over the world, and sometimes I even forget I'm playing my own game. So it's always a pleasure seeing all of these people join us. Lucas, here's some health, here's some HP. There you go. Make a new saddle for riding on the big creatures. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Wow, that's a great idea. Wow. Hey, Alex. Wow. There we go. There we go. Oh, you've got a week vacation. That's great. Huh? Hey, Clayfern. We're trying to kill the mammoth. It's kind of hard to kill. So, hey, Alex, thanks for the idea. That's a good idea. Please add a shoulder saddle. Yeah, here we go. Whoa. If I've been here in a year, well, welcome back. Update next week. So things are good. And Joseph, indeed, Joseph has joined us for the first time in a long time as well. Alright, nice.
Just standing here.
Aton, you are English now. You have the USA flag. So where's the golden tripod, Fiero? Where is it? Did we already kill it? So this was it for today. Joseph, you can gather people to show city if you want. I'll see you all next week. Also, Alto, you can sometimes not place devices because you are too close to an existing device. So next week, Sunday, I think. Have fun playing. Go south if you want, and make friends now. See you next week. Thanks for playing and watching. And go sub plus like on YouTube. Super says I'm stuck again, so let's say bye. Thank you for playing. Let's take one more screenshot. Here we go. Options and quit. And Henny as well, thank you for joining us. Switch over to the big camera if it wants to work. Here we go. Camera. Bam. Ooh, big Firefly. So this was the stream for today. I'm refreshing my YouTube one more time. So as you can see, this was version 2.20 of the game. Some pretty cool new features are coming. It's a kind of an all-round update, so the visuals have changed. It's more stable. It's got new features for like interacting with the blocks and the shovel and the axe as well. The devices too. So cool updates all around. You can give building permissions and retract them right from within the game, so you can now finally build together with your friends or with new friends again. So it kind of meshes the whole Angeldust experience together. Only thing missing is the in-game registration. I know, Hum, that you say that you should invest your time in more useful features or gameplay features. But this has been on my list for like years, and I finally want to get rid of it. So I want to have in-game registration to make it more user-friendly for iOS users, Android users, and some of the players who don't actually know how to go to the website, make an account there, sign into the game on their computer. It's a difficult procedure, and I know you are smart, you're like 500 IQ and all of that, but not everyone has got a 500 IQ, so we need to make it a little bit more accessible to newer players. Because the more players join us and start playing the game, the better, right? So that's the cool thing. I hope to make it so that everyone who wants to play Angeldust can actually play Angeldust right from their device. Make friends, build together. So that's coming together in version 2.21 or 22. I'm not sure what the in-game registration time, implementation time will be. So, sorry, drinking a little bit of water. The other cool thing is that if you, in the future, teleport towards a player who is playing together, who has pushed the button, for instance, Firefly, my account, my player name, my dude, my player, me in the game, I play together on the stream. If you teleport towards Firefly at that moment, right now you wouldn't get any coins for playing together, but in the future you will, because I'm playing together, you will be playing together too. And if someone teleports towards you, you are playing together, so the new player will also be playing together. That's kind of like a virus, or it spreads around. But you can only play together in the play together area kind of thing, Majiggy. So anyway, you'll see in the practice it works really well, and it's a great addition. So my YouTube is still stuck. Let's see if I can refresh it one more time, because I don't want to miss any chat messages. Anyway, I hope to send 2.20 to the app stores this week, and hopefully get approval as well. As you can see, it didn't crash this evening. I had one crash because I used the telecharger, and I shouldn't have used the telecharger. I can only use the play together button. The other buttons will crash the game because it sends commands that it doesn't currently understand. And then the server says like, hey, I don't know what you're saying, get out of here. So that works. So we know that it's secure, and then we know that it's safe. But it's not like really user-friendly if you want to show off the new features on stream. but it would also be not a good idea if I would play on my private testing server with only one player on it. That wouldn't make for an interesting stream either. So anyway, 2.20 coming this week, hopefully. The website is updating all of the images, all of the house thumbnails, so they will show up with the new visual style, the detailed thing, so that's coming. Oh, a giant Firefly is fine, it's Finnish. I'm Toxic Gamer. Hey Toxic Gamer, Mary Moon, see you. Toxic Gamer, are you French? Je parle français, monsieur. So you can speak French as well. Yes, hi Pharaoh, cool. Yeah, it's working again, it's working again. So should I show off some cool stuff? Yeah, we got the roamer with us, of course. Dear Firefly, please hang the painting. Did I already do that? No, it's just standing right next to me. Sorry about that. The other cool thing, the mug I've got, and I've got the telecharger thing. Wow, awesome. Some cool new ideas. Quelqu'un français, je veux dire, je parle français. Oui, oui, je parle français un petit peu, mais je ne suis pas français. Je suis hollandais. So Alto is here. Hey Alto, thank you for playing with us. It was fun having you on the stream. Alto, so you were asking like why can't I place turrets or bombs sometimes? That's because you're too close to a different device, so you need to space them out a little bit. So please hang the painting before next week. Not sure. A quick roll call, by the way. Spaces Green and Robotic, they did graphics, design and animation for the game. And Tim van der Beek, timbake.com, Tim van der Beek in Dutch. He wrote the music for the game, 27 different tunes. Listen to them on the Angeldust website, playangeldust.com. And from there you can also download and buy them. So support Tim, he did a great job with the soundtrack. Get the tunes if you want. That's great. So there we go. Anyway, this was it for this week. Hopefully next week we'll be playing 2.20. I will try to roll it out this week or maybe on Friday or Saturday or something. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm not sure if I get approval instantly. It's been a while since I released the update, and I'm not sure if Apple is mandatorizing the iPhone X compatibility, because the game isn't iPhone X compatible just yet, but I will add that for the next version, hopefully. So that, and I will start teasing the Angeldust 3.0 release, so there will be some very major updates coming to the game. I really want to show this off. I discussed this with the team, like the other guys 2 weeks ago, or was it last week? It was last week. So we discussed this, and yeah, it sounds like a good idea to start showing you what we've been working on. So that's a great new feature soon. Yeah, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. So that's coming. Anyway, good luck, good game. Thanks, Rainer. Likewise. Hello, hi, Hungryland. Labu Lucas. Hey, I saw you in the game a few moments ago. Thanks for playing with us. Hey, if you want, give a thumbs up to the video, to the stream, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, or go play with Lieutenant Joseph at this moment. So go and play if you want. And hopefully next week, next update, 2.20. It's coming, finally. I'm back in the groove. I've been working long days this past week. It was fun. I'm having fun working on the game again and seeing all of these things improve left and right. Picking some low-hanging fruit and picking some like big features. For instance, the in-game permission system. It's difficult to program. It's difficult to make in a game like Angeldust, where you have like potentially thousands and thousands or even hundreds of thousands of players online together at the same time, and you may and they can all send requests to each other and that kind of jazz. It's completely multi-threaded for all of the programmers out there. So it's a lot of synchronization problems, but you don't want to synchronize too much. You want to do a lot of things like instantly. It's working, and it's tested. It's been battle tested, and the game works better than ever. So that's great. You alone or work with team? So I do this mostly alone, Alto, but in the past, Spaces Green and Robotic, they worked with graphics design and animation. They helped there, and Desert Fish did a little bit of a game design with us as well. So we have like I'm kind of the main man and the only man right now, but some of the other people have done some work in the past and are still doing some things on the sidelines. For instance, Spaces Green did some work on the on one of the end bosses this week, trying to optimize the animation a little bit. So there we go. Stream is still not over. No, Alex, I'm still here, so if you've got some questions. But Alex, spasiba, thank you for the idea of the saddle. A bigger saddle for the bigger creatures. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Something like that might be a good idea. Still fleshing this out a little bit. But yeah, sounds cool. My brain can't handle all the information. Hey, Twinkly Lucas K, try programming the game itself. It's over 200,000 lines of code. Even way more than that, but so go ahead and try to keep that in your brain. And you know what? I can wake up anytime at any day and I'm just bam, I'm just up to speed again. Like this week I started programming the game since like weeks or months even. And it's well structured, it's well written, it's completely robust, it's defensively programmed, everything is checked, there's no potential for error, so it's like a great code base. Next stream tomorrow? No, the next stream will be on Sunday, so in a week. I stream once a week to kind of be able to work on the game a little bit more and get some energy, reserve some energy for myself, for my personal life. So next week on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope to release Angeldust 2.20, the next update, next week. So. And Twinkly says, no, I'll make the art, and your development friend will make the game. All right, I see. Eoblick, no problem. But yeah, I can't stream all day. I used to do that. I streamed every day for 2 or 3 months on end once we released version 1.0. And I think I did the same thing when I released 2.0 or 2.6 or something on Steam Early Access. And it's intensive. But I will do the same thing for 3.0. So later this year, around... yeah, like the third or fourth quarter of this year, I will stream daily again, and it hopefully will be awesome once we release on Steam proper with 3.0, all kinds of new features. Looking forward to it. It will be an amazing time. And big kiss, thank you. Hearts to everyone as well. Hearts back. So, and Rainer says, I offer to break the game. What? And Home says, my offer to sign an NDA and help for free still stands. Yeah, I'm working on that. Kind of. I am slowly, and I mean slowly, preparing for having more people work on the game. So setting up things like a central repository to share code and accept pull requests. I don't want to host this code on any commercial service, because once you get hacked, your code is out there and it's like out of your control. I want to do this internally, so I control everything. I'm kind of like that. I mean, I set things up and I make sure that they are safe and secure. So working on that a little bit. We'll see what happens in the future, Hum. So thanks for the... And Nicky says, too late? Yeah, too late. Sorry, sis. Sorry, you're too late. But see you next week on Sunday, hopefully. It's been like you had 1.5 hours to join us. I started like 1.5 hours ago. What are you doing? Did you sleep all day? Probably did, right? Anyway, so Alex, yeah, see you later. We'll be supported modding and playing on the local network. You could mod it if the sources are released, of course, but I'm not sure about that. So anyway, Lucas, have fun animating Pixel Plays. Yeah, oblique, true that. Angeldust is better than every game in the world. Hey, you preach it, brother. Indeed. Hey, I'll see you next week on Sunday. In the meantime, tell your friends at school, your school buddies, so that's the same thing, your family, your friends, your relatives, and your colleagues at work about the game, and I'll hope to see you next week on Sunday. Remember, the game is still free. It will not be free forever, so get it now while it's hot and while it's free. But if you do get it now for free, you will have it for free until eternity, something like that. It probably rhymes, so it's the truth. And Oblique says, my father is playing Angeldust. Well, my father isn't, but that's a different story. And have a good day ahead all. Yeah, so right now I hope to see you next week. Have a good week all. Have a good weekend or what's left of it. And have a good night's sleep, Raina. And we'll see you next week on Sunday. So don't miss it. Hopefully version 2.20 will be out. The next update, some cool new features. We showed everything on stream. I even got kicked because I used some of the advanced features that weren't implemented right now. So did you say, well, it's still hot? Yeah, the man's not hot, but Angeldust is. So some quick maths. Mermoon, bye, see you. Really? Yeah, what? Really? Good Nacht, meine Freunde. Bonsoir, mes amis. Good evening, my friends. I will see you next week on Sunday. Be there or be square. Angeldust Live next week. And we'll have version 2.20. I hope, I promise. See you later. Peace out. Oh, this is not even working. Wow. So much for my big exit here. Here we go again. Let's try this again. Peace out.